Welcome to Championship Saturday at the Senior Babe Ruth World Series in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We are down to the Final Four, and we will have the two semifinals coming up for you. And look at that, the reigning World Series champion Alabama Raw Dogs getting loose before this ball game. They're the reigning champs. They have won this tournament 11 times. They are the dominant program in Babe Ruth baseball in the United States, and they will take it on a team not from the United States, Asia Pacific, arguably the most exciting team in this tournament with all of their team speed and terrific pitching. We are ready to go. Jake DeVolk will get the baseball for Alabama, and the first pitch is in there but out of the strike zone, and we are underway at 10:02 here in the Central Time Zone. Tien-Ying Wong, the shortstop, and the batter's box, and he lines it to center. There is Bryce Fick, and that is the first out of the ball game. Wong, who homered here yesterday, lines out to center field, and that is out number one. Now we will see center fielder Pei Li Chen, and catching today for Alabama, this is going to be a big key, Ethan Santos. Now, Santos was the shortstop in Alabama's first game, but because of their 6 ineligible players, they have had to juggle some players around different positions. Santos has caught the last 3 games, and he will be the man in charge of trying to throw out and slow down this Asia Pacific running game. There you see the Asia Pacific lineup in the batter's box. Center fielder Pei Li Chen, and he takes high for ball one. Jake DeVolk. DeVolk came on in relief on Thursday. He threw 8 pitches, so got a pretty fresh arm. He's only thrown 8 pitches in the tournament. And the key for Alabama is to keep Taiwan off base, and there's a base hit into left center field. This may be extra bases. Chen on his way to second. They have trouble with the ball on the warning track. Chen on his way to third. It's a triple. And they throw the ball away. And Asia Pacific will score the first run of the day. I think that may be a double and an error. I think we're going to have 2 errors on the same play. We'll wait and see. But there you see the speed of Asia Pacific. And the second batter into the ball game, we have a run. And now we'll see Chen Eng Kai. Now watch, the ball is in left center. The center fielder Fick tried to get there, and he was unable to pick it up. Now he was sliding, so I'm not sure they're going to give him an error. You could score 2 errors on that play, but we will see. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to Chen Eng Kai. And a strike call. Let's see how they score it. They're going to score a straight triple. And then an error by the shortstop, Justin Friend, whose throw to third went over the dugout of Alabama, and they awarded Chen home plate. That's the way this one starts. Swing and a miss, and down goes Kai, a strikeout for Jake DeVolk. Asia Pacific leads the tournament in stolen bases. Statistically, they are right there. Them and Alabama, the best pitching staff. Here's the defense for the Raw Dogs. Brody Tynder, Bryce Fick, Bryant Durbin in left, center, and right. From third to first, it is Cam Payne, Justin Friend, Quincy Walters. Tremendous defender at second base. Fuller Musgrove gets his second straight start at first. Santos starting behind the plate, and right-hander Jake DeVolk. He's played some third base and left field in this tournament, pitching today, and the pitch is inside to the big cleanup hitter for Asia Pacific, Shaw and Ma. This team is from Taiwan. They go by the title Asia Pacific. Shaw and Ma right in the middle of that batting order. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ma. DeVolk kicks, and he misses outside. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Asia Pacific run-ruled Indiana here yesterday by a score of 10-0. And the pitch is in the dirt. Ma yesterday was 2 for 3 against Indiana with an RBI and a run scored. 3 balls and a strike. 1-0 Asia Pacific on a triple by Pei Li Chen and a throwing error by the Raw Dogs. And there's ball 4. So Ma has worked his way on base. Now yesterday in the game, they courtesy ran for Ma, and the courtesy runner stole a base. Chen Eng Ma. You can courtesy run for any position on the team, and they can re-enter 1 time. If you run for them a second time, they must leave the game. Ma is the biggest of the Taiwanese players, so I don't know that he's going to be doing any running over there at first. Here's the left fielder, Hua En Cao, and he swings through an 86-mile-an-hour fastball from Jake DeValk, strike 1. 1-0 Asia Pacific here, the national semifinals. The Tropics from Missouri and Washington will come up in our 12:30 game today. And the pitch just missed, or I'm sorry, the 12 noon game. Now 12:30, I was right the first time. 1 ball, 1 strike, Cal with 2 outs and Ma at first, and strike call. Ma is the one player in Asia Pacific's lineup that is likely not going to run. Anybody else, they have base stealers from top to bottom in the lineup with the exception of Ma. 1 ball, 2 strikes. DeValk trying to get out of the first, and he misses outside. Another 86-mile-an-hour fastball from the Alabama right-hander, Hua En Cao. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Their designated hitter, Po Tin Lin, waiting on deck. And a throw to first. The first baseman for Alabama is Fuller Musgrove. He is a right-handed throwing first baseman. If you ask coaches, they would prefer a left-handed throwing first baseman. But right-handed first basemen are just fine. You've just got a little better angle, like say a ground ball to first, and you want to throw to second. The lefty has a little better angle on it. And when you're trying to put that pickoff tag down, you've got the right arm. It's not as far to go with a left-handed throwing first baseman to put that pickoff tag on. There are reasons you would prefer a lefty at first. Ma is running, and a swing and a miss, and the ball gets away. They'll throw to first to complete the strikeout. But Asia Pacific scores first, a triple, a throwing error. And Taiwan with a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom of inning number 1. The 11-time national champion. Welcome back. We are in the bottom of the first inning. The Alabama Raw Dogs will get their first cracks at right-hander Shi Chan Chen. And you'll see he is a submarining pitcher from down under, and he pumps in a 74-mile-an-hour fastball to catcher Ethan Santos. And we're underway here in the bottom of the first. Asia Pacific with a 1-0 lead. Chen working out of the stretch. Here's his next pitch. Grounded right back to Chen. He'll snag it, and he throws out Santos. 2 pitches, 1 out. Ethan Santos retired, and here is pitcher Jake DeVolk. You will not see a funkier arm angle anywhere than right-hander Shi Chan Chen. He has started 2 games in this tournament. Through 70 pitches Tuesday, through 68 pitches in a win over Charleston, Missouri here on Thursday. And he pumps in strike 1 at 75 to the pitcher Jake DeVolk. DeVolk has had a nice tournament for Alabama. No balls and a strike. And that pitch in for strike 2. So quickly, no balls, 2 strikes on DeVolk. And a little pop-up, soft contact to the second baseman, Kai, and he makes the play. That's what we have seen in this tournament with Chen on the mound. A lot of soft contact against him. And oftentimes, these submarine pitchers are more effective the first time through the batting order. And the second time you get a look at them, you may have a little more success. Now, lefties will have more success than right-handers statistically. There's a pitch that is a strike, and James Purnell called it a ball. That ball was plenty good enough. Watch where this pitch is. That ball had the plate. I don't know if he thought it was low. Right at the knees to Walters. That one a little bit low. And it is 2-0. James Purnell, our home plate umpire. Darren Diedrich at first. At second base, Spencer Hansen, John Whitaker. 4-man umpiring crew. And Whitaker is at third base. Quincy Walters, the second baseman, waiting on a 2-0 pitch. 2 outs here in the first. And a swing and a miss. So it's gone from 2-0 to 2-1. You watch a lot of these sidearm submarining pitchers, opposing head coaches will run left-handed pinch hitters up there a lot because lefties get a better look at the submarining right-hander's release point, more so than a right-handed batter does. So if somebody's going to have success in this lineup, it potentially could be Walters. It's gone from 2-0 to 2-2. Chen looking for a 1-2-3 first. Here's his pitch, and that was a rise ball. Boy, I don't know if that was a rising changeup or a breaking ball. Watch this pitch. It actually rises. Look at that. I think it was a curveball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch coming to Walters. Curveball lifted in the air. Into center. Backing up is Chen. He's got it. And Alabama goes 1-2-3 against the funky arm angle of Shi Chan Chen. It's the national semifinals, and Asia Pacific has scored first. We are through 1. National semifinal number 1, Asia Pacific 1, Alabama nothing. The Babe Ruth World Series is live. takes ball one here from Jake DeValk as we're underway quickly here. Top of the second inning. And the pitch is popped into shallow center. That's one of the easiest plays of the week for Bryce Fick. And he makes the catch. Bryce Fick has turned in at least 2 ESPN Sports Center top 10 worthy plays this week. His diving catch in left center, he made another one in right center field. And if we have those highlights for you, we will certainly drop them in. But if you were not following the Raw Dogs, these are 2 of the best catches, not only of this tournament, of any tournament. Bryce Fick can go get him in center field. Chu Meng, the third baseman, is up there. 1 hit for Asia Pacific. It was a triple. And another fly ball into right. Toward the line, Brian Durbin, and he makes the play. 2 down. This is not Taiwan's game. They don't want to hit fly balls. They want to put the ball on the ground or hit line drives and use their speed. Fly balls are death in this ballpark. It is 330 down the lines, 380 to the power alleys, and 400 to center here at Kappaugh. This is a pitcher's ballpark. And here's the pitch, and it's in for a strike to Yao Hao Lu. He is the catcher today. Lu, a left-handed hitter. He was 0 for 2 in their win over Indiana yesterday. Remember, they only went 5 innings. They run-ruled Indiana. Lu was also 0 for 2 against Charleston, Missouri, the Fighting Squirrels. So it's been a couple of games since he's had a hit. Ball and a strike inside. If there is one aspect about Asia Pacific that maybe you would say may not be as strong as their pitching, defense, and speed, might be their run-scoring ability, their offense. 2 balls and a strike, and a fly ball into left. 3 fly ball outs. That's not Asia Pacific's game. Each outfielder got a turn. Good work by Jake DeValk, a 1-2-3 inning. And as we head to the bottom of the second, Asia Pacific with a 1-0 lead on the Alabama Raw Dogs. The winner will play for the national championship tonight. Asia Pacific has jumped out to a 1-0 lead here in National Semifinal number 1 at the Babe Ruth World Series. Submarine right-handed pitcher Shi-Chan Chen delivers here to Fuller Musgrove, and he spins out of the way, but it's called a strike. 0-1 here to Musgrove. Chen with his funky arm angles. He changes speeds. There's a foul ball backing out of play. He kept Charleston, Missouri Squirrels off balance all night. Now, they got him out of there after just 5 innings. He threw 68 pitches, so he could come back and potentially pitch in a game like this. And he misses away with a curveball. Chen trying to get them to the national championship. And this Alabama team is full of right-handed hitters. And he is really good against righties. Here's a foul ball back. The best at bat of the tournament, of course, came from the left-handed hitting, Quincy Walters. He had a long at bat. He ended up flying out to center. But you could tell he saw the ball better than these right-handed hitters have for Alabama. And big James Purnell will walk a new baseball out to the right-hander Chen. There are guys that throw over the top, guys that throw 3/4, pitchers that throw sidearm. Chen doesn't fall into any of those categories. He is a submarine pitcher. He comes from down below the waist. And a high fly ball into left. Playable for Cal. You hit a fly ball in this ballpark and you are oftentimes out. It is a large yard. And Musgrove got under it, 1 out. If you're a pitcher, you want fly balls in this ballpark. And if you're Asia Pacific, your game is line drives and ground balls because of the speed. You can make infielders hurry their throws. It leads to bad throws. And a high chopper. This could be tough. The second baseman, Kai's got it, and he throws out the speedy center fielder, Bryce Fick. Kai knew he had to hurry, and he made the play. That was a turf hop right there off the bat of Fick. Kai had it measured. You saw a quick transfer, and he threw him out easily. 2 down now for the right fielder, Brian Durbin. Durbin has a 3-hit game in this tournament. He's been swinging the bat well. He's the right fielder, hitting 6th for Alabama. And the first pitch just misses to Durbin. Jake DeValk has pitched well. He's given up 1 hit. It was a triple. And a chopper to Ma at first. And Alabama goes 1-2-3 against the submarining Chen. We're headed to the top of the 3rd inning. Asia Pacific strikes first in the national semifinals. They're on top of the Raw Dogs. 1-0. Long way to go. This is the Babe Ruth World Series on Jock Jive. Jake DeValk back on the mound for Alabama. And a swinging strike here. At the plate, Shai Kai Cow up there. Left-handed hitter against DeValk, and he misses a little bit low. Cow was hit by a pitch and reached on a strikeout wild pitch. in the game yesterday against Indiana. Asia Pacific on a triple and a throwing error has a 1-0 lead. Swing and a miss. Good curveball by DeValk. 73 miles an hour. 9-10-1 in the batting order here for Taiwan. A ball and 2 strikes. DeValk deals and a high drive down the right field line. Durbin into the corner. Sliding catch by Brian Durbin. Defensive play of the game thus far. Durbin all the way into the corner. It carried him into foul ground, and he made the sliding grab and held on. Terrific play. 1 out. And again, Asia Pacific, 4 consecutive fly ball outs to outfielders. If DeValk can keep inducing fly balls, he's going to have a good day. They are a great base stealing team, but you cannot steal first base. Strike called here to Li Wei Li. Lee batting 10th in the Asia Pacific lineup, and he dribbles it foul up the third base line. He's quickly behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Lee in their win over the Fighting Squirrels had 2 hits, an RBI, a run scored, and a stolen base. He was not in the lineup yesterday for Asia Pacific. No balls, 2 strikes, and it misses a little bit high. That's the pitch Asia Pacific is going to have to lay off of to eliminate these fly balls. 4 straight fly ball outs. DeValk kicks, and he hit Lee. Well, that may have been a purpose pitch, and see if DeValk goes low and away with a breaking ball here. You will see that oftentimes when a pitch comes up and in, and it was in to Lee. See if DeValk goes to the breaking ball on 2-2. Here it comes. There's the breaking ball. It hit the front lip of home plate, however, and jumped over Ethan Santos' head. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Li Wei Li. DeValk has gone full. Fastball, strike 3 call. That is 3 strikeouts now for DeValk. Back to the top of the batting order, their shortstop, Tien-Ying Wong. Wong hit a 2-run homer against Indiana here yesterday. Got a lot of pop in that bat. Shortstop batting leadoff, 2 down. And he popped it up. This one will get over the first base dugout. Wong had a single in addition to his home run. He had an RBI hit in their win over Altoona, Pennsylvania as well. 0-1. Swings and foul tips it off of Santos, and it's 0-2. DeValk has retired 7, make it 6 in a row, looking for number 7. That ball was off of Santos, and you can see that ball hit him south of the equator. Oh, yep. Right in the man zone. Santos trying to catch his breath. Every guy watching this broadcast can feel the pain right now of Ethan Santos. That's why they wear protective cups. 0-2 to Wong. Trying to reach with his great speed. No balls, 2 strikes. And he lays off the high fastball. That's where DeValk has been getting most of his outs. 4, 5 fly ball outs so far. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Wong. And it's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wong batting with 2 outs. A triple and a throwing error scored Asia Pacific's run in the first inning. Curveball missed outside. 3-2. You would think DeValk will challenge him with a fastball here. A full count with 2 down. Wong waits on the payoff from Jake DeValk. Here it is. Curveball, and it's grounded foul, so he did go to the hook. Wong lined out to the center fielder Bryce Fick his first time up. One of the 5 fly ball outs so far for Asia Pacific. We're in the top of the 3rd. Another 3-2 to Wong. Fastball grounded toward short. Justin Friend up with it. He throws out Wong, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for DeValk. He's retired 7 in a row. Asia Pacific with a 1-0 lead in the national semifinals. You're watching live on Jock Jive. Lower 3 in the batting order coming up for the Alabama Rondo. Chen delivers the first pitch, grounded to the right side, diving play, but it's a base hit. Justin Friend, the tying run is on, the first Alabama hit here in the 3rd. Perfectly placed ball, and that's the way you've got to approach Chen. Try to take him the other way, and that's what Friend did. And now the left fielder, Brody Tynder. One left-handed bat in this lineup. Is Tynder going to bunt here? And a bunt. Back to the mound. Chen will throw to first. Good job by Tynder. Sack bunt. And now Friend is in scoring position. Only play for Chen was the first. And now Alabama with Cam Payne and Ethan Santos, the 2 hitters with a chance to tie this game and drive in Justin Friend, who led off this inning. Tyner had 2 hits yesterday in their win over Canada. Curveball popped him up. Foul ground for the first baseman, Ma. 2 outs. See a lot of pop-ups and soft contact against this right-hander, Chen. Ma had plenty of room to make the play. And with 2 outs, it's up to Ethan Santos, the catcher. They have seen Chen once. See how they do the second time through the batting order. Santos ready. And the first pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt. One ball, no strikes on Santos. One and oh. Fastball, pretty good pitch. Called a ball. That was right there. Chance to tie it here for Alabama. Sancho's ahead 2-0. Curveball, little dribbler. Toward third, charging is Meng. He throws out Santos. More soft contact induced by the right-hander Chen. Alabama gets a leadoff single. Friend is stranded at second. And we head to the top of the 4th, Asia Pacific. A 1-0 lead in the national semifinals. This is Jock Jive. of the 4th inning from national semifinal number 1. We will have the Missouri Tropics versus Washington coming up in our 12:30 game. 1-0 Asia Pacific. Here is Pei Li Chen. He has the only hit today for Asia Pacific. It was a first inning triple. The throw to seven strikes. 1-1 to Chen, and he took it low. 2 balls, 1 strike. DeValk has walked 1. He has struck out 3. 2, 3, 4 in the batting order here for Taiwan. 2-1, fouled away by Chen. His triple went into left center field. Oof. So it's a full count. Three and two from DeVolk. Swing and a ground ball past Taiwan's first base coach. Feng Yu Chen is their head coach. He is in the third base coaching box. Another 3-2 to Chen in the Asia. They stole 4 yesterday against Indiana. They stole 6 bases in the first 3 innings against the Charleston Fighting Squirrels. 10 steals in the last 2 games. Kai leads and he bunts up the first base line. DeVolk will make the play. And Asia Pacific has Chen now in scoring position. Perfect bunt by Chen and Kai. He had 2 hits and an RBI here yesterday against Indiana. First pitch misses low and outside, ball 1. Ma is their big slugger in the middle of the lineup. 1-0 Asia Pacific. Chen at second can fly. The 1-0 pitch from Jake DeVolk. Will keep his middle infield back. Nope, now they're coming in. Knowing runs are going to be tough to come by with his tough right-hander Chen on the mound. The Raw Dogs will bring the infield in. Chen leads from third. And the pitch coming to Ma. Swing and a line drive into left field, fielded by Tynder. Tagging is Chen, he will score. 2-0. Asia Pacific. Small ball at its best for Taiwan. Walk, sack, bunt, wild pitch, and a sac fly. And a good changeup by DeVolk, and Cow was out in front of it, the left fielder. Hawaiian Cow struck out his first time up against Jake DeVolk, and he misses outside. DeVolk has 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. That second walk just scored. That is the second extra base hit for Taiwan. And with 2 outs, the designated hitter Po Tin Lin will dig in against DeVolk. 58 pitches now for Jake DeVolk. will throw out Botin Lin, and that's the side, but another run for Taiwan. Jake DeVolk, the pitcher, will lead. Chen misses inside. For Chen, we're in the fourth inning. That was only his 27th pitch of the ball game. One ball, no strikes. And he misses down and into DeVolk. And I just told you how patient of a hitter DeVolk is. He walked 3 times yesterday against Canada. He's ahead 2-0 on Shi-Chen Chen. The 2-0 pitch. Curveball, 3. And it's right down the middle. 3-1 to DeVolk. Popped out to second baseman Chen Kai his first time up. Chen from the belt. And there's ball 4. Leadoff walk for Alabama. That is the 4th walk in the last 2 games for Jake DeVolk. And now Quincy Walters, the lone left-handed batter. First pitch, strike 1. Jake DeVolk does have a stolen base in the tournament. Walters squares. He's showing, but now he pulls the bat back. Short lead by DeVolk. See, now he's going to square. Does he get the bat back in time to get a good swing off? Apparently not. 0-2 the count on Quincy Walters. Runner goes. Curveball strike. Here's the throw. Got him at second base. strike him out, throw him out, double play for Taiwan. 2 down. For Alabama. And the first baseman, Fuller Musgrove, at the plate. Curveball hammered in the air to left. Coming in is Cow. The shortstop is out there. Wong makes the play. Alabama, despite a leadoff walk, goes quickly. We are through 4 in the national semifinals. Asia Pacific on top of the Raw Dogs, 2-0. You're watching the Babe Ruth World Series on Jock Jive. They are enjoying the Babe Ruth World Series here in beautiful Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Asia Pacific on top of the powerful Alabama. Third baseman Chu Ming foul. Li Chen. And when he was going to third, the throw to third went into the Alabama dugout for an error. They awarded Chen home plate, and that was the first run in the first. In the 4th, Pei Chen, the center fielder again, who tripled, drew a walk, went to second on a sac bunt, advanced to third on a wild pitch, and scored on a sac fly. That's the scoring for Asia Pacific. Strike 2 called to Chu Meng. You can see when DeValk wants an out, he goes to that high fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Meng is the number 7 hitter. The 1-2 pitch, just low. Close pitch, 2-2. DeValk has thrown 61 pitches. Trying to reach base with nobody out here in the 5th inning. And there, strike 3 called. Looked like that pitch might have been low. And a strikeout. Big strikeout for DeValk. Let's see where this pitch ends up. Is it low? Sure looked like it. That pitch was clearly below the knee. Strikeout. And now it is the catcher, Yao Hao Lu. Ground ball to second. Big hop for Quincy Walter. Cal hit a fly ball into foul ground down the right field line, and Alabama right fielder Brian Durbin made a great sliding catch. And Cal grounds it foul outside first. 2-0 Taiwan. Just 2 hits for Asia Pacific, 1 for Alabama. And a pop-up. Coming up trailing 2-0. You're watching the Babe Ruth World Series on Jock Jive. Good play by Jake DeValk. Going the action, Asia Pacific. And the 11-time World Series champion, Alabama Raw Dogs. Alabama finds itself down 2-0 against a tough right-handed pitcher. Alabama hits. Chen walked the leadoff hitter last inning, Jake DeVault, but then DeVault was thrown out as part of a strike him out, throw him out. Double play. Center fielder Bryce Fick is going to lead things off here for the Raw Dogs. And he grounds it outside first, a foul ball. That ball was in on him, fought it off. And a pitch to him. High chopper over the mound. Fick can run. And no play. An infield single. Good start for Alabama. That was a turf base hit. Long tried to leap. He probably was not going to throw out the speedy Fick. So Alabama, leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Brian Durbin will come to the bump. Durbin leads Alabama with 6 hits in the tournament, 5 singles and a double. He's driven in 1 run. And he tried to bunt and fouled it at the plate. Strike 1. So Durbin hitting .429 in this tournament. Trying to get the bunt down. Alabama laid down a sac bunt when they got their leadoff man on in the 3rd. Base runner Justin Friend, and a light. DeVault was thrown out by the catcher Yao Hao Lu. Durbin squares before the pitch. There goes the runner, chopping ball to 3rd. The runner will make 2nd. The throw is in the dirt. It gets away. And Fick is at 3rd. Durbin at 2nd. A throwing error on Chu Meng. And an opportunity now for the Raw Dogs. He had the out easily at 3rd base, but he threw it in the turf. And the first baseman Ma couldn't dig it, a throwing error. And now we will get a mound visit. Asia Pacific's head coach, Feng Yu Chen, heading to the mound. Justin Friend is due up for Alabama. The ball has not left the infield. 2 chop. The Missouri Tropics will be taking on Washington. The winner of those 2 games plays for the national championship at 6:30 tonight Central Time. Justin Friend had the first hit of the day for Alabama leading off the 3rd inning. He grounded a ball into right field. Asia Pacific is going to bring the infield in with runners at 2nd and 3rd and nobody out. Justin Friend has 3 hits in the tournament. He's batting .333 with an RBI. He has drawn 3 base on balls in the tournament. No balls and a strike. A hit could tie it here for the Raw Dogs. The pitch to Friend, and he grounds this one off the railing of the Raw Dog dugout. 0-2. Strike three called. And he got the strikeout. One down. Alabama just needed contact there from Friend to put it in play. But Chen froze him with this terrific curveball. Look at this. Right there, strike three. Now the left fielder Brody Tynder laid down a sac bunt his first time up. Tynder starting in left field for Alabama. And a chopper toward third. Third base. Depth. 2 outs. Chen trying to get out of a big-time jam here in the bottom of the fifth. Alabama had second and third, 1 out. Now they've got second and third and 2 outs. And it will be up to the third baseman, Cam Payne, who popped out to first his first time up. At third. Durbin reached on an air. He's at second. 2-0 Asia Pacific. The pitch to Payne. Inside. 2-0. And you can tell by the body language, Asia Pacific really wanted that call. The catcher Lou talking with home plate umpire James Purnell. So Payne, who is 1 for 10 in the tournament, could deliver a big blow for the Raw Dogs. Ball to Payne. Just inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Payne will likely be taking here with Santos on deck. Pickoff throw to second. And just getting back in there was Durbin. 3-0 in the meantime to Payne. Excellent scoring chance for Alabama. Trailing 2-0, 2 outs, runners at second and third, 3-0 to Payne. And there's a strike. Second hit of the tournament, he could tie this game. 3-1 to Payne. And a chopper toward the second baseman, Kai. Fields throws, inning over. Taiwan works out of second and third, nobody outs. Alabama turned away in the fifth. Weak contact induced yet again by the submarining. 2-0 Asia Pacific. They bat in the top of the 6th inning, and Lee Wei Lee, the extra player, jumps on the first pitch he sees from Jake DeValk, fouled it back. Out. Lee hit it right at the left fielder Brody Tynder.
The shortstop, number 4, Tian Wong.
Tian Wong, the shortstop who homered here yesterday. Catch for out number 1. Or I'm sorry, the second out of the inning. And with 2 down, the center fielder Pei Li Chen, he has scored both of Taiwan's runs today. A triple, and he scored in the first, walked and scored in the 4th. Chen has 6 hits in the tournament, and he takes strike 1. You know he wants a 1-2-3 inning here. He's retired 6 in a row. He's not retired Chen in 2 plate appearances, however. No balls, 2 strikes. DeValk from the belt. Fouled it back. Got an 87-mile-an-hour fastball from DeValk. No ball. On his way to second. And some noise here in the 6th inning for Taiwan. We'll see how they score that one. It was a 1-hop smash at Camden Payne. He could not come up with it. They may score that a hit. And now the second baseman, Chen Eng Kai. He is struck out, laid down a sac bunt. It's an error. They're ruling. Pacific. A lot of the fans downstairs, you can hear them. They are cheering for Taiwan, Asia Pacific. Chen runs well. He's got a big lead at second base. Kai waiting on the pitch from DeValk. And DeValk, seeing that big lead at second, spins. And he looks Chen back. Quincy Walters, the second baseman, kind of leaning over. 1-0. Watch the third base coach. He's a manager. Act like he was going to field the ball, and at the last second pulled the hands back. Psych. I'm not going after that thing. Sorry. I'm not going to jam a finger. Chen leads from second, 1-1 to Kai. 2 outs in the inning. Swing and a foul ball back. Kai. That pitch was up and in. It was not a strike, but Kai changed. Kai is the 3-hole hitter. He has 7 hits in the tournament. Most on this Asia Pacific team. None today. The 1-2 from Jake DeValk. Headed home. And it's high, 2-2. Kai's 8th hit of the tournament could extend the lead to 3-0. DeValk trying to slam the door here. And the Washington Farmers coming up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 2-0 Asia Pacific. And again, DeValk spins. This time he does not throw as Walters is trying to keep Chen close. Chen doesn't care that Walters is over there. He's still got a pretty good lead out at second base. The 2-strike pitch coming to Chen Eng Kai, and he reaches for it. A fly ball to Durbin. Inning over. Finals from the Babe Ruth World Series. You're watching live on Jock Jive. Grounded to third. Chumang made a throwing error earlier, but a perfect peg to get Ethan Santos. 1 pitch, 1 out. Meng had to stay back, played the hop, and made a perfect throw to Shannon Ma at first. 1 out here in the Alabama 6th inning. Now Jake DeValk. He has popped out and walked today. And he's been caught stealing.
I love you, Isha.
And there's a strike. DeValk, the starting pitcher today for the Raw Dogs. Chen with his underhand delivery. Big sweeping breaking ball. Misses outside. Again, 2-1. DeValk has a knack for drawing walks. He's drawn 4 of them in the last 2 games. 1 today. He's drawn 6 in the tournament. 2-1. Drive into left center field, and that ball will get down and split the gap. DeValk on his way to second base. He's coming for 3. Here comes the throw. He is is safe at third. It's a triple for Jake DeVault. The bag. The throw was there, but DeVault got the hand in there ahead of the tag. That is the third hit for Alabama, and the infield will come in here. Quincy Walters, the second baseman at the plate. 0 for 2. First pitch outside to Walters. Very animated at home plate. Walters is fired up after that DeVault triple. So is that Alabama dugout. And the ability of the side-winding right-hander Chen to get soft contact. He's got a lot of ground ball outs today. 1 down, or make it 2 outs in the inning. And the Taiwan infield will drop back to normal depth. Fuller Musgrove, the cleanup hitter, is 0 for 2 today. Musgrove is 3 for 10 in the tournament. First pitch to him is outside. The pitch from Chen. Musgrove, little flare, base hit. And Alabama's on the board, and this ball's going to roll all the way to the wall. Musgrove on his way to third. 2 triples in the inning for the Raw Dogs, and it's a 2-1 game. Boy, that ball didn't look like it was hit that hard when it left the bat, but it split the gap. Asia Pacific's making a pitching change here. They are. That'll be the end of the day for Chen. Excellent effort in the national semifinals. We'll tell you about the new pitcher coming up when we come back. Alabama down 2-1.
The batters stood in wonder there on that fateful day, gazing at the legend-making tools that were displayed. Practice swings, they're taking more than their fair share. Human skin bound to alloy, slicing through the air. They've had their ups and downs, their Ks and their home runs. Scars across the barrel tell tales of jobs well done. Now as he steps to the plate, there's a fire in his eyes. For with this mighty bat in hand,
you can kiss this ball goodbye.
new pitcher is hard throwing. And they have cut the lead to 2-1. It'll be Bryce Fick, the center fielder, trying to drive in the tying run, facing Yang. Here's his first pitch. It's in there for strike one. Bryce Fick has an infield single and 2 at-bats. He is 2 for 14 in the tournament. Fick. Tying run at third, Musgrove. And a pass ball is good. A pass ball off the glove of Lou. Boy, that is the last thing Asia Pacific wants. You've got a guy who's 2 for 14 at the plate. You got to make him swing the bat, and Asia Pacific does not. They allow the tying run to score, and Alabama has come off the mat here in the 6th inning. Little tapper foul up the first baseline. A mistake. Bryce Fick reached on a high chopper off the turf. His last time up. Bottom of the 6th. 2 triples in the inning. And they have both scored. Here comes a 1-2 to Fick. And a drive into left field, well hit. Into the corner, Cow, sliding catch to end the inning. What a play by Cow. Alabama has excited their fan base here with 2 runs to tie this game as we go to the 7th inning. Ma into right center. Fick, a diving catch. That is his 3rd diving catch of this tournament. Look at that. Most center fielders don't get to that ball, and Fick turns in another highlight reel play. Is for the Raw Dogs right now. And a fastball is high to the left fielder, Hua and Cow. Jake DeVolk has thrown 83 pitches, and he misses away. Cow doubled in the 4th inning and was stranded at second base. 2-2 game. Alabama will get the last bats no matter what inning we're in. They're But if he's not a base stealer, he's got 2 steals in the tournament. They'll bring one out to run for him. DeVault got to throw a strike here, and he does. 3-1. Cal has 6 hits in the tournament, 2 doubles and a triple. 3-1. A drive into left field. Backing up on it is Tynder. He's there. 2 outs. And the designated hitter, Po Tin Lin, last chance. Bottom of the high. Here's Lin. And it's down and in. Oh, called a strike. Where was this pitch? Breaking ball. Going to look at it. Way inside. That pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. DeVault just got himself a generous inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. DeVault kicks outside. 2-1. Purnell does not call it a strike. 3-1. Lynn trying to reach. He has 2 stolen bases in this tournament if he can get on. DeVault trying to slam the door in the 7th. Here's his 3-1. Ground ball to first. Out of the inning. Musgrove sends us to the bottom of the 7th. Any old kind of a run will send Alabama to the national.
Augusta Sportswear brands.
Here we go. Out of the 7th inning, fans enjoying our first national semifinal game. It was 75 degrees at game time. We are tied 2-2. A run wins it for Alabama. And the first pitch is a curveball into Bryant Durbin, strike 1. Durbin is grounded to first, and he's reached on an error. Here's an 0-1 pitch outside. Good changeup at 75 from Yang. It'll be Bryant Durbin, Justin Friend, and Brody Tynder all due up. If anybody gets on, Cam Payne will hit here in the 7th. 2-2 our score. The 1-2 to Durbin. Check swing bouncer. Right side, diving play. The second baseman throws safe at first. And the winning run is on for Alabama. On, and we will see if Justin Friend can get down the sacrifice bunt. He laid one down in the 3rd inning successfully. His job is to get Durbin to second base. He squares, he bunts, good one. The pitcher's play is to first, and they throw at Friend. And did Ma pull his foot? That's the contention of the Alabama first base coach. Let's get you another look at it. Did Ma? And the winning run is in scoring position. And Brody Tynder, the left fielder, could be the hero for Alabama and send him to the national championship game. First pitch high, ball 1. Taiwan made the decision to pull the submarining right-hander Chen and go with Yang. Yang has allowed the winning run to reach second. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. For Alabama. 1 ball, 1 strike. Durbin leading from second. Curveball stays high here from Yang. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now Tynder ahead on the count. Tynder 4 hits in 12 at-bats in this tournament. 2 balls, 1 strike. Winning run at second, 1 out, 7th inning, 2-2 ball game. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-1. Fouled back, and Tynder had a really good swing at that one. This is the 3rd pitching appearance in the World Series for Yi-Cheng Yang. Threw 42 pitches Tuesday, 67 pitches Wednesday. 3-2 hit him. He hit him with a curveball. So Taiwan changed pitchers, and now Payne is 1 for 11 in the tournament. But his second hit could send the Raw Dogs to the national championship game. Payne in there. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, strike 1. Payne has popped out to first. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 89 miles an hour as he threw it by Payne. 0-2. This guy's got some gas in that right arm. 0-2 the count, winning run at second. The pitch to Payne. Fastball popped him up, shallow. And now the winning run is at third base with 1 out. If Alabama's going to win this national championship, it's going to come on balls off of 2 Taiwan gloves. The pass ball, and now an excellent opportunity for Kai. It would have been a great play, but he couldn't catch it. It was in his glove, and it popped out. And now the winning run is at third, and Ethan Santos, the catcher, will dig. If he could drive in this run. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouled it back. It was up in the zone. Santos has 5 hits in the tournament, including a double. He does not have an RBI in the tournament. His first RBI would send him to the national title game at 6:30 tonight. The pitch coming to Santos. Durbin the winning run at third. And it's at the knees, called a ball. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is full for Santos. The pitch from Yang on the way. Swing and a pop-up foul over the first base dugout. If they could get a fly ball from Santos, they could get Durbin in. And if Yi Chen Yang has a strikeout pitch, now would be the time to throw it. Santos climbs back in, 0 for 3 today. Trying to drive in Durbin and win the game for Alabama. Yang overthrew that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Biggest pitch of the season for both teams. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him with a curveball. 2 down. And how about this storyline? Jake DeValk could be the winning pitcher on the mound and the hero with the bat. If he could drive in the run. He has walked more in the tournament than DeValk. He's walked 6 times, once today. 1 ball, no strikes. Bryant Durbin carries with him at third the winning run in this game. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Jake DeValk in a hitter's counts. Score. Miles an hour from Yang. Jake DeValk has 6 hits in the tournament and 3 RBIs. He's hitting .455 in this tournament. The 2-1 pitch to him with a winning run at third, and he missed high 3-1. And now Yang has to throw a strike or Alabama wins. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Durbin leads from third. Jake DeVolk walks for the 7th time in the tournament. He is the winning pitcher. And Alabama will get a chance to defend its national championship at 6:30 tonight. Asia Pacific blows a 2-0 6th-inning lead. And Alabama has rallied in the winning run as they changed pitchers. And the new pitcher walked in the winning run. 3-2, what a ball game. Title game. We want to thank our Jock Jive crew here at the ballpark. James Crenshaw, Roosevelt Smith, Brian McCullough, and the legendary Donald Carroll. I'm Eric Shawn. Repeating the final score, Alabama 3, Taiwan 2. We'll rejoin you for the second national semifinal at 12:30. So long, everybody, from Cape Girardeau, Missouri.